We are back in the Daytime Kitchen with Joseph Dill from the Core Group. Great to have you.
Well, thank you for having me back.
And we were reading from your email that you were going to kick up old school recipes like PB&J.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and so I step out here and I look. This is not peanut butter and jelly.
Like we know it.
Like we know it.
Oh, no. So, so what I did here is I wanted to get really, really creative and do that same take on peanut butter and jelly, but in my own way. So try to find components that match up, and it's kind of a figurative peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but with all the flavor there.
Cool.
So
All
walk us through what you have here.
What do you
All right, so we have a wheat berry custard, which is very simple to do. You take the wheat berries, soak them in water, wait till they get soft, throw them through a food processor, and then we have them cooking on the stove right now with just cream, milk, and then we add a little bit of honey, a little bit of maple syrup, and some sugar, and kind of just let it thicken up. So there's your bread aspect of your peanut butter and jelly.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I love it. Okay.
And then we have blackberries and raspberries. And we've actually been soaking those in bourbon and sugar overnight, kind of leach out some of that juice. And, cooking with liquor is always a lot better, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So that's our jelly.
That's our jelly. And then we have our peanut butter dust over here. So there's the third component of it.
Yes.
So it's just powdered peanut butter dust. You can make yourself, or you can buy it, in the grocery store.
Oh, you can buy that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd sprinkle it over everything.
And then the last thing that we have is here.
So this is like a little potato funnel cake, just a spiralized potato that we've deep fried, and we're just going to top it off a little more powdered sugar. So there's your chips with the whole sandwich.
Oh my goodness, this is blowing my mind.
I know,
All right,
I love
so
it.
let's get started. So you have over there on the stove.
I have the wheat berries, and they've been cooking down, and they've been thickening up with the milk. And the cool thing about this is a custard, but it doesn't have any eggs in it. It's just strictly the seasoning and the flavoring that you want to put in there, milk and the wheat berries. And it'll actually just, you can see it start thickening up already.
Yeah.
And then you can either serve this hot or serve it cold, which I've done in this thing. And
I'm
then
not
through
familiar with wheat berry custard.
So,
how does it come in? Like, where do I find it?
well, this is something I found a recipe on actually a very healthy eating website.
Okay.
And it's just kind of a dessert that I guess is more nutritious with the whole wheat and there's stuff in there, and that's where we kind of adapted that recipe from.
Okay.
So what's the next step?
So the next step, we have it finished off, and you can see how it's thickened up. It's chilled down.
So this is the next step. Okay.
This is the next step. And so what we're going to do is now, we've had these soak in, we've got that fried off, and so we're now just merely plating it up.
Cool.
So we're going to start with the creme anglaise, which is pretty much just a basic dessert sauce. It's just equal parts egg yolk, sugar.
There's nothing basic about that.
No.
That looks great.
And the cool thing is you can, flavor this as well with, vanilla, cinnamon, whatever. And the cool thing about this is actually a really good ice cream base.
Oh, okay.
So you put this through an ice cream maker, and you're going to have a nice frozen kind of custard.
Yeah.
Great.
So next we're just going to kind of plate up, and we're just going to put some of the berries around. And again, this is going to kind of add the pop in there with all the sweet and kind of creaminess of it. It's going to kind of bite through with the bourbon and the raspberries.
Natalie, what would your kids do if you were like, we're having peanut butter and jelly tonight?
They'd be like, what?
They'd be like, all right.
Until they tried it, and then they would be like, this is incredible.
Thank you, Mom.
And then we have peanut butter dust.
Wow.
Yes.
And I tried these. These are really good.
Did
you? Sorry, I did.
And then if you just want to tap a little more powdered sugar on top of them.
Oh, yeah. Do I want to?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't want to. I got nervous.
Because, what's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without chips to go with
I
it?
completely agree with you.
So we're just going to kind of put it on top like that.
Look at that peanut butter and jelly
goodness.
right there.
All
Let
right,
me tell you.
We're going to try it in just a second, but we do want to mention we are offering up this recipe on our website at daytimeblueridge.com. Just look up the stepped up PB&J sandwich. Love it.
Yeah.